Namaste. हमेशा खुश रहो विद्या. I'm Jivin Dr. Lily Suredi, and today I'm going to continue with the diseases of sorghum as a part 2. Now, we have studied diseases of sorghum in the previous lecture, and today I'm going to take the grain smut, kernel smut, or also called as covered smut. Now, it is caused by Sphaerotheca sorghum or Sporisorium sorghum. Now, what are the main symptoms? The disease appears at the time of grain formation in the ear. The individual grains are replaced by smut sorite. That is, the color is dirty white to grey color, and it is covered with a tough white cream to light brown skin. Now, this skin is the peridium or the covering of the smut spore. The glumes are unaltered and may be found adhering to the sides of the sorus. So the glumes are there and they are found. But what is the main symptom? The individual grains are replaced by smut smell. That means inside the glumes, the grains are replaced by smut sori. Sorus is singular and sori is plural. And what does it color is? Dirty white to gray. Then we have, okay, now we have the stamens are normally developing and producing out of the sorus. So in the whole inflorescence, the glumes are there and the stamens which develop, they protrude out of the sorus. Now ratoon crops. Now what is ratooning? Ratoon crops exhibit high incidence of disease. Now where we cut off the upper portion and leave the lower part, so there the disease incidence is high. The disease cycle is primarily externally seed-borne and it is systemic disease. The secondary infection is through wind-borne sporadia. Now here you can see each spore, each seed is there, but the grain is replaced by the smut spori. And this is a very severely infected crop where you can see it is giving here. So what is the management? The management is use of disease-free seed, growing of resistant varieties like Nandyal, Chicken, PJ70, treating the seed with fine sulfur powder at the rate 0.5% or with captain and thiram at the rate 0.3%. Then there should be crop rotation, or we can collect the smutted airheads in a cloth bag and dip it in boiling water. Another disease which we are going to discuss today is charcoal rot or hollow stem or stalk rot blight. The causal organism is Macrophomina fastuosa. What are the symptoms? Sudden wilting and death of the diseased plants, resulting in lodging. When we open the infected stalk, the pith region is found to be disintegrated with longitudinal shredding of the tissues into fibers. There is small black sclerosal body seen in the infected tissue. The stem breaks near the ground level and premature rotting takes place. The heads are poorly developed. The disease cycle is primary infection through sclerosal bodies. Where are they present? In the soil, in infected plant debris, in the weed hose. Secondary infection is again through sclerosal bodies, but they are carried through the rain or irrigation. Now, what are the favorable conditions? Soil temperature of 35 degrees centigrade, moisture stress conditions which are present before the crop matures, and high dose of nitrogenous fertilizer. So, if nitrogen is essential, but to plants, it can also make the plant susceptible to diseases if a very high dose of nitrogen is. So here you see this is the stem when we split it near the infected stem. Now when we are splitting it open, we see longitudinal charcoal gray colored How do we manage this? We thin the plant population. That number of plants per hectare should be 60,000 only. Then we collect and burn the infected plants along with the trash. We should avoid moisture stress at the time of plant. Resistant varieties like E361, CSV5, CSH7R, SPB126, SPB193 can be grown. Now there is another disease of sorghum, that is downy mildew or leaf shedding disease. Causal organism is Pernospora sorghum. Symptom is in downy mildew, as you all know, downy whitish growth on the lower surface of the leaf. White streaks appear on both the surface of the leaf. The tissues then tear along the streaks, causing leaf shedding, or the tissues then turn brown in color and we see numerous root spores among the shredded leaves. The plants remain stunted and sterile. Disease cycle: primary infection is through spores present in the soil, mycelium, and seed. Secondary infection through airborne sporangia, and favorable condition is relative humidity 100%, optimum temperature 21 to 23 degrees centigrade, light drizzling, and cool weather. So here you see the plant. These are the root spores, Pernospora. Now this is the shredding of the leaves. Whitish downy growth is present on the underside. How do we manage this disease? We destroy all the infected plants by burning before oospore formation. And what happens? The inoculum potential is reduced. Crop rotation like pulses and oilseeds also prevent disease. Solvent varieties CSH2, CSV5, etc. Seed treatment with metalaxyl at the rate of 4 grams per kg seed and spray of metalaxyl at the rate of 0.2% or mancozeb at the rate of 0.25%. So this is all about the diseases of sorghum. I have made them in 2 parts. Thank you so much. Students, if you have any query, please give in the comment section. I will resolve it soon. This session was powered by digital version 2.0 of Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Namaste.